Okay, so what I've got going on here is I did some sketching this morning just to get a basic layout of what I was going to do on the feathers. That's just the way I'm doing it. Makes it easier for me because I wanted to get an idea how the feathers are going to flow, get in my mind what I wanted to do. Doing just following my lines, and then you can start creating your feather groups that way. Okay, I can see right there, see I got a feather running right here. So if you put a line where you don't need it, that's real easy, just wipe it out. And you see right here, I indent that. Okay, now we got a feather group right there. So we want to, at the top, you want to create your individual feather group. Now see, this one's going this way. Now I know from that there you got this one, so there's going to be two right here. So then you just recreate it. Cool thing about this stuff, like I say, you got quite a bit of working time, so it's not like you need to get freaked out thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up and do it, it's gonna kick on me. I don't even worry about that. Okay, you see what's going on right here? That slit right there, that means this one's in the wrong place. So you just squeeze it back together. Okay, that one's there. So this one here should be here. See there when I cut all the way through? That's why I like having this hard shell. It lets me know really fast where I'm at with it. There again, just dip your tool in the water. Okay, we'll cut that line right here. I don't really want these feathers to be exactly perfect. Well, you can create texture just that easy. I just want to give the impression that they're feathers. I get my glasses on where I can see what I'm doing. Hey, life will get a whole lot easier. Bam! Oh, I can see what I'm doing again. Wow, amazing. Amazing what glasses will do. Okay, so you add it on there. Kind of get a feel for your thickness. And then you get to draw it. So let's see, that would be there. That would be there. And here's something else, you know, if you want to lift that and create some lift, you can just go right underneath it, especially once it starts setting up a little bit. And you can grab these and create lift if you don't want them laying down totally flat. Kind of like the bird is hovering, and when he does, the bird may separate the wings. So you can make it more dramatic by doing that. Just that easy. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more epoxy rolled out and add some more. Well, let me go ahead and get this one right here kind of shaped up more for you. And then I'm gonna go get the reference model too, where we can take a look at that. But as you can see, each one, when it goes up at the top of the feather, I thin it out a lot and separate it from the other feather that way. Okay, so as you can see, I'm starting to get some of these feathers closer to what I want. As you can see right here, the feathers are pretty small. They get larger and larger, and then they get up here, they'll start getting smaller again. So first, I just basically get my shape that I want. And then I just start creating the veins in them. And then I can get up under here and give it some lift. This is just a matter of just keep finessing with it till you get what you want. See, I can push it back up. What I'm trying to do is drag these veins to the very end of that feather, but I don't want to get in too long. So if it starts getting too long, oh, see right there where my tool got too dry and it dragged it, kind of tore it. So as soon as it does that, that's a sign you need to wet your tool again. But it's easy to fix. And then you can catch it underneath here if you want to, and create the lift to your feather. There again, keep in mind as far as the reference here, see if you can get any shot on that reference, what we got going. Yeah, that's good. So when you're doing your feather's kind of like that, you can see the shape of it. So when you're doing your vines, you don't want your vines totally straight up and down. It's like a fan, so just turn. In other words, I got to mark as I'm going around my feather, I'm turning and creating my fan pattern. Okay, so I think that gives you a good idea of what you need to do on these feathers. As we get further along on it, we'll come back in and show you some more. But keep in mind when you're doing your feathers as far as how they flow across the back, across the sides and the belly, you know, as far as the direction of the feathers. And when they get to the head, they're going to definitely be a lot smaller than what we're doing back here. So kind of keep all that in mind. The key thing is make sure you got a good reference. Okay, so I've got the feathers pretty well under control. Next is the wings.